But I used to play in Europe, and I used to live in the city, and you could walk to many things in here. You know, you definitely need a car or a bus or something. So, but I think the city's been good. I like it. It's calm, it's quiet, especially where I live. There's a good amount of Salvadorian people that kind of know who I am, and for just the national team, and so that's always been exciting. You know, everywhere I've mostly gone, there's always been some people that have supported me or looked out for me in that sense. So it's been good living in Edmonton. Like I enjoy it. I'm from Portland, so anytime Colin gives us a few days off, you know, I'll just fly home, and it's only about a 3-hour flight. So I'll just go home and see my family and then come back. When they approached me, I was in the Gold Cup in 2015, and they said, oh, that there's a Canadian team that was interested, and I was like, so I started looking up the city and started seeing it was cold. I was like, man, I'm going from the extreme hot to the cold, and it wasn't in my plans to come to Canada. I never knew where Edmonton was, if you want me to be honest. But I mean, it's been good. Get to travel and see different places is always fun. I used to play in El Salvador, in FAS. It's one of the biggest teams down there. I was down there for 6 months only. I was coming off of an injury, so needed to play somewhere, and decided to go to El Salvador for 6 months. I'm very good friends with Richard Menjivar, who's now at Cosmos, with Andres Flores, who's at Cosmos. And a lot of those guys, I'm very good friends with them because of the national team, not because of a local team down there, just the national team was it. The new player that just came to Cosmos, his name's Herrera. He was in another team that was down there. They won the championship that year, but we just played against each other, never. Oh, okay. They were in the same team, just national team, yeah. I was with the U17s residency in Florida. I was with the U17s, U18s, and I did U20s. And they asked me, why did you switch to El Salvador? And no, man, it's like, the thing is, it's just the passion. Like when I used to play with FAS, man, I used to play like another rivalry team. Man, I used to just blow up. I'll go to the store, bro, and like, people would be like, yo, Dustin, we need a win on Wednesday, or the games were Wednesdays and Saturdays and Sundays. And like people I have like never met in my life, you know, and just with the national team, they're so passionate, you know. So yeah, they like to support their players when they're abroad. So every time we travel with the national team to like Houston or to Virginia or something, it's the same. It's like being almost in El Salvador in a way. I think player-wise, I think we have good players. We come out of nowhere just and score. You have to be fit, because if you're going to be defending for a while and you want like a counter, then you have to be running. I noticed it myself. I'm like, man, I'm pretty fit, like, because I could run all day. And you have to be fit, because if you're going to be defending for a while and you want like a counter, then you have to be running. I think there's good enough players to come here and play. It's just an opportunity, you know. Not many players get looked at as I think they should. I know there's a lot of good players out. When I was in El Salvador playing that time, there's a lot of players that can succeed in the league. It's just an opportunity, you know. But yeah, it's always good. I know a lot of them want to play, you know, in this league. I think for me, it's structured well. I was with the national team. I was in Virginia. We had a game against Peru, and this kid took the bus from Jersey and to the stadium. well, to Virginia. Then I met him because we had a training. You know, we always do a training before the game, and I was he hit me up on social media. I think it was Instagram. He DM'd me. He's like, man, I'm here. Like, can you please let me in? Can you please? I was like, yeah. So he was trying to get in. The security guards didn't let him. So I was like, and I pulled him. I was like, it's okay. I have him. He started crying. And I was like, why are you crying? And he's like, cause man, like I wanted to meet you forever. And I was like, man, this is crazy. And like Salvadorian fans, I was like, this is crazy. I'm like, okay, but yeah, man, it's good. I like going out to those places because there's so many people that, you know, look forward to seeing you play that you don't even know, like, or pay attention. I'm just nobody. Like, you think you're like just a regular dude, but a lot of these people follow your career, follow you on social media, and then you're just like, man, I guess it's not bad. Playing on the national team is always fun. I know when I played the Gold Cup, I scored against Costa Rica. I think, man, like my social media just went crazy that day, that night, man. Everybody was hitting me up, and you know, people I've never met, never know who. So it was good. It was fun. It's always, and like I said, it's Houston, Virginia, Los Angeles. It's like El Salvador. The people there, like there's so many people here. I think there's so many I think here, Edmonton, what is Latino-wise, I think Salvadorians are the most that they have in Edmonton. I think it's like 15,000. I do admire the Salvadorians is that they support their players a lot. Their fans and all that. There's just great.